Super slide jumps, or SSJs for short, are whenever you press your jump key 1 to 3 frames after letting go of slide. This can be done while on the ground or while riding on a wall, and will give you varying degrees of speed based on how early you did the jump within this window. This can be better visualized when this command that is currently on screen is typed into the console via F8. Do keep in mind that Ultrakill's physics usually runs at about 60 FPS, so you'll be timing your inputs by that. When an SSJ is performed, the speed you gain is additive, meaning it's combined with any speed you had prior. This is somewhat unique behavior within Ultrakill's movement system, as things like dash jumps or explosion boosts will effectively cancel whatever momentum you had before they are performed. So if you're moving at a maximum sliding speed of roughly 70 units per second and perform a frame 1 SSJ, those 24.75 units of speed are combined with your original speed, thus bringing you up to 94. This is even greater when performing a wall SSJ at maximum slide speed, topping out at a whopping 107 speed. However, given the fact we're talking about super slide jumps, even though the speed is additive, you cannot chain SSJs for more than 94 speed, because the maximum sliding speed will cap you back at 70 each time you touch the ground after performing the previous SSJ. While explaining what an SSJ is as good as a guide, the tech is evidently still hard. To reiterate, an SSJ is done 1 to 3 frames after releasing your slide key. Within practice, you'll know you did it right if you use the SSJ indicator command. Do keep in mind that the SSJ indicator command is not allowed to be used in speedruns, but is absolutely useful in practice. If you're still having problems, here are some quick troubleshoot methods. If you're just getting a slide jump, you're inputting the jump way too early. You need to slow yourself down. If you're getting a weird dash jump that sends you basically nowhere, we believe this happens because of a very slightly too early jump, but we're not entirely sure, so take this with a grain of salt. And lastly, if you end up jumping, like just straight up jumping, you're doing it too late. Try inputting the jump as close to when the slide particles go away as you can. When it comes to the application of SSJs for those who don't necessarily speedrun, they are just a good way to quickly gain a good bit of speed while avoiding having to use any weapons or stamina, alongside being quicker to execute over the likes of rocket riding. While a hard tech to perform, it's still something nice to have in your arsenal in case you ever feel it's applicable in random scenarios. This also applies for those who intend to learn this for the sake of speedrunning. However, they see a bit more use cases as SSJs are an effective way to get places, as seen here for my very own run for 2-1 no monsters weaponless. Alright, well, I believe that about does it. If you thought this was helpful, then that's really all I could hope for. I'm glad it was helpful. I do intend to do more stuff covering tech and at that speedrunning as well. I'm an Ultrakill speedrunner, and thank you to Synccash for helping me with the script and for editing. Thank you for Georgie and many other runners for just quickly glancing over the audio to make sure everything sounded good. And that's really about it. I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.